Hey guys, what's going on? That's right, you're watching the Dude Sports Show coming to you for a Supercross Sunday. I'm starting a new show doing the Supercross Sunday, basically going over everything that happened on Saturday night in the Supercross world. And so without further ado, let's get into it right after this.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Alright guys, so Supercross was in Minneapolis, Minnesota this last weekend. What a great event. I really like that Triple Crown format. I mean, every race really matters and is intense because everybody wants to win, and it just matters that much more for overall points. I really think it intensifies the game, and I hope they actually maybe go to that more often. From what I understand, that's going to be the last time they do the Triple Crown. Basically what they did was did 3 main events, so every event mattered, and every place that you got was added at the end of the night. So if you got, for example, if you got 3 first, then you had 3 points for the night, which made you the winner. So without further ado, let's get into basically what happened in the 250s. Austin Forkner looked really good, winning his first main, and then in the second main, it went horrible for him. I mean, he wrecked like 5 times. He got like a 10th place or something like that, but he wrecked like 5 times in the second race, and I mean, he just looked horrible. He looked so good in the first race, and then it just went downhill from there. And then Jeremy Martin actually won the crown by the end of the night with all 3 races. Jeremy Martin and Zach Osborne were looking really solid, but obviously Jeremy Martin got the overall best scores out of the 3 races. So congratulations to Jeremy. And then Tomac came out looking solid in the first main event. Looked great. So he was the fastest guy there, and he really looked pretty solid all race long, all 3 main events. He looked pretty solid, but the second round he didn't get a very good start and was pushed back to, I think, as far as 7th or 8th at one point. He worked his way up to 4th, and then in the last race he was 2nd place. Jason Anderson was 1st place. Jason Anderson done a really good job all night long, but he kind of, in my opinion, got screwed out of a position. He would have gotten the overall for the Triple Crown but in the second heat, but in the second main event, Jason went off the track, lost 4 spots, and then whenever he lost the 4th spot, because he didn't get back on the track soon enough, he lost another spot according to the rule. It's kind of confusing to me, because my understanding of the rule is as long as you didn't lose a spot and you got on as soon as it was safe to do so, that you wouldn't get penalized. But I don't know. They said that he was going to get penalized because he basically lost a spot, or lost 4 spots, didn't get on the track soon enough. I don't really understand the rule, but it seems he kind of got screwed on the whole situation. So I don't know. Better luck next time, Jason. He still got the points lead, so I mean, I think everything's good. He's pretty much on his way to winning the championship this year. So I think he'll be all right, even though it was kind of a bummer. But anyway, yeah. So given that. So talking about that and Jason Anderson, Tomac ended up with the overall because of that technicality from Jason. Tomac got a first in the first main event, 4th in the second main event, and then a 2nd in the 3rd main event, giving him the best overall. It was a really great night. And then on top of that, guys, Brock Tickle, if you haven't heard, Brock Tickle got suspended indefinitely for right now until they figure out the whole mess. I'm sure he's going to make an appeal and all that. But supposedly, Brock Tickle took some kind of energy performance boosting drug. There's not a whole lot of information on it yet, but supposedly he did that, and long story short, he's suspended until they figure that out. I don't know. I've kind of followed him for a long time. I mean, he's always seemed like a solid dude. I kind of feel like it could be more of a misunderstanding, but my interpretation with the FIM is they kind of have a no BS policy with doing drugs and everything. If you guys remember a few years back when James Stewart got hit on that deal, I didn't think that it was completely fair, because it sounded like he was transparent about him taking some kind of pain med or whatever because he got into a crash, but because there was like a methamphetamine in it or something that obviously the Supercross organization says is illegal, he got suspended for a whole year. And I kind of think that they kind of really took apart his career. I mean, obviously he kind of came back for a few races there whenever his suspension was over, but he's obviously done, and so it's kind of sad to see that happen. James was a really good racer, and hopefully Brock Tickle works his way through this. But anyways, that's what's going on with the sports world. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for everything that you do. If you like this and you want to get more content about Supercross Sunday, make sure you subscribe down below. And with that said, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in to the Dude Sports Show. You guys have a good one. Peace.